Hey guys, Nomad here. So as you can see, I did this one over again, decided to do an HDR grade, but instead of doing the normal PQ grade that I typically do for HDR, I decided to try my hand at HLG. In general, I find HLG inferior to PQ for delivery, but it's really easy to grade on for the GoPro. And you can use the same file for both SDR and HDR. So like uploading the file to platforms that don't support HDR, they just get the SDR version. It's kind of the whole point of HLG. But it turns out it looks really good, and I think I'm going to adopt this workflow moving forward. So I think all of my videos moving forward are going to end up being HDR, just because it's now equal amount of work. Well, I'd say there's a little bit more difficulty. SDR is very forgiving if you're off on the white balance. It either just looks warm or cool. And sometimes that can be stylistic. But HDR will punish you if your white balance is at all off. You'll have icy blue rings around bright lights like the sun, or purple rings where everything will be tinged green or pink or cream colored. Your midtones will just wash out if you screw it up. So you got to be really careful when you're messing with HDR. You have to be very precise. And I know a lot of you guys have probably done some photography in your day, and you've heard the old adage, get it right in camera, and try to stay away from the habit of, we'll fix it in post or whatever. Well, that kind of applies to HDR, right? You want to get as much corrected camera as possible, so that when you get into post, you don't end up with a hot buttery garbage image. So that just means making sure you use your color charts when you're filming, so you have accurate colors from which to pull white balance, and then not saturating the hell out of it, because when it goes into HDR, the color volume will go up, and we'll talk about color volume at a different time. But it's kind of like saturation, but it's different. The color volume goes up, and the colors end up looking more saturated than they actually are. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think down in the doobly-doo. And as always, got a Patreon, patreon.com/nomadariel. Feel free to pitch in a couple bucks and support the channel, as it were. And then, as always, I'm not going to sell you anything. Nothing ever goes behind a paywall. So anyway, guys, peace out. Okay, bye.